right, or not fishy, but whatever, this thing. Could be a car. No, just kidding. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to go from the pointed edge here and towards the long side, you are going to draw a 30-degree line down. Okay? So it's important that you don't go the opposite direction, because if you do, there's not going to be any room left. All right? Then after you've done that, you're going to measure over. Is it 1 1/4 inches in the notes?
Sorry, it's an inch and a half.
1.5 inches. Okay. So then you're going to measure over 1 1/2 inches. Again, towards the long side. All right, 1 1/2. And you are going to, again, draw another line. Damn it. This is a great big fat Sharpie. All right, sort of like that. And so the distance here is 1.5 inches. Please note that this is the smaller side and this is the bigger side, and that the angles are starting at the top of the shorter side and going towards the longer side. And they're 1.5 inches apart. Okay, now here comes the discussion of why we had to have the corrugations running this direction. So the corrugations are doing this way. So the lines of the corrugation are going this way. What we're going to do is we're going to crease this. Okay, we're going to take the knife and we're going to partially cut through it, not the whole way, and we're going to bend along that line. Okay, and what we're trying to replicate is one of these things right here. Okay, let's see. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make it to where this portion comes up, this long skinny portion, and the other portion sort of stays down. Right? Now, in order to do that, you have to know which side to crease on. When you make a cut with your knife, the fold will go away from the cut. So for example, if I want to fold this down, I cut on this side. But if I want to fold this whole thing up, I cut on the other side. And do not cut all the way through. That's really an important distinction. So here goes. I'm gonna cut the first line on the other side, and then I'm gonna cut this line on this side. Okay? So to do that, I'm gonna kind of make marks on the back side with my pen. So it goes from there to about here. So there's my 2 little marks. And I'll draw that so that the camera can see that. Oops, didn't draw. All right, so here goes. I'm creasing this on the back side. I'm barely cutting through it. I'm not cutting through real hard. But what you'll find is that it'll give after a little bit. See how it gave? And it folds and creates a very nice, clean, crisp crease. Okay? I'm going to break the back and kind of go the whole way over like that to where it's kind of loose. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So first one I cut on the back side. Now I'm going to cut this one on this side. Okay. And so again, I'm going to break the back of it. But there we have the object that we're trying to get at. Okay? So what we're trying to do with this is we're trying to create an object that started out as one plane and has ended up as 2 different planes. One of the things that I want you guys to be aware of with this object is that this object could be a floor, this object could be a wall, it could be a roof, it could be a number of different things. This is a singular sort of surface. Okay? we are going to do another little exercise where we're going to cut a whole bunch of little strips. Okay? And one of the things that really you need to do is understand that if you're going to use this as a floor, and you want the two floors to be flat, in other words, you want them to be parallel to each other, then these two lines have to be parallel to each other. If these two lines are not parallel, then when one folds up and the other one folds down, they will not, right? They will not be level. All right, and we're going to do, I have a little exercise handout that I'm going to pass out to you. So right now what I'm asking you guys to do is I'm asking you guys to sort of build this little base part. Okay, so you're going to crease it just as I did. I'm going to leave this sitting here so you guys can sort of see how we did it. Okay, all right, go ahead and stop that video.